What do you need to start your own small business? It's a really awesome question. I love it. I can definitely help you out with this. My name's Brando Linick. Hey there. And when it comes to this, over the last 3 years, having started a lot of different types of businesses, there's really two different paths you can take. There is the traditional path where you're dealing with a lot of overhead like supplies, equipment, a storefront, and then you got to keep in mind your expenses on top of that on a monthly basis and trying to keep that afloat. And then there is kind of like the new agey way. And the lead I want to throw your way here is actually to look and consider if you're looking at building a business and starting a small business because you want to create a lucrative business in a way where you can do what you want, when you want, wherever you want. If that's really what you're looking for out of a business, the best lead and tip I could give you out of this video, alright, when it comes to what do you need to start a small business, is actually to look towards an online business model. And the reason is because with the right help and guidance, you can start an online business without any of that overhead, without having a storefront or equipment, supplies, employees, even without creating your own products and services, alright? And my experience with this goes back over the last 13 months when I connected with a person who was building a business on the internet, making stupid, ridiculous amounts of money. I can't even name it because it's just such a stupid amount of money. You probably wouldn't believe it. And to give you an idea, though, how much they were making, they were building a business and they were living in locations, exotic, luxurious locations for like 6 months periods of time around the world. And that was because, wherever there's like an internet connection, they were able to build their business. So I thought that was pretty cool. And I reached out to them for help. It was a couple with their daughter, and in a period of a couple weeks after that, I was able to create from scratch, with their help and guidance, a full-time income business without taking on any crazy overhead, like I said, and create a business from scratch, working part-time, that paid me full-time in about 30 days. Now, those are not average, not typical results. It's still pretty hard to believe for myself saying that, letting that come out of my mouth, but not average or typical results. I had to work for it. I had to learn some things, just like you'd have to learn with any traditional small business, but the best way to actually start a business in the most lucrative and profitable way is to look and learn how to, start an online business. That way you're not taking on the overhead. You don't have to go get a loan or an investor to help you start your business, to get equipment, supplies, employees, because that can all add up, all right? And it takes away from the amount of money that you can make, and it also prolongs the amount of success that you have to take, all right? It can take, 10, 20, 30 years for you to finally turn a profit where you're paying yourself and you're not reinvesting it back in the business, and the business just eats up all your money. So I hope that makes sense. The internet is by far the most lucrative marketplace and tool you could tap into with the right guidance and help, and I want to emphasize that because without the right guidance and help, it can be really frustrating. You're like walking in the dark trying to find the door, and you don't know where it is, and I wouldn't suggest that you try and figure things out yourself. Just connect with someone who's willing to connect with you, who's already building a business online. So I hope that helps you out. I hope this makes sense, and if you're following me here and you really do want to learn how to do this, if you want to learn the exact same step-by-step process, exactly in fine detail, what was shown to me and shared with me from my good friend and mentor who's making a high multiple 6- and 7-figure income, building a business online that allowed me in a period of about 30 days to create from scratch, from zero, a full-time income business working part-time on the internet without wandering around looking for people to get involved in my business, without doing home meetings, without creating my own products and services or doing anything technical or being on the computer all day. Make sure to check out my site. It's 123marketingtips.com. I'll put the link down below in the description, and I look forward to connecting with you and seeing your success story from there. Take care.